Hello there everyone and welcome back. I feel like that last match against the Space Marines was a little bit embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. It feels that way for me, although if it wasn't for the simple mistake of just overestimating my shields, I may have been in damn good shape anyway, because even if I just spread out a little bit to avoid his AoE explosion, or even if I had my Storm Boys, I gotta make that a serious point to just deploy them at the first opportunity, I guess. Unless I happen to maybe get the shield generator, I might be able to afford not utilizing them, but otherwise, with all his units all crippled, especially the Assault Marines of all things, and him only having access to 1 point for generators, which I think is just 2 requisition points, I think I was in damn good spot. Especially considering the amount of time I had with the listening posts and generators by my army there, giving me additional resources. Maybe not so much in power, but I think I was doing damn well, and the fact that he flanked my shield generator, that's easily corrected, let's be fair, with just 1 shooter squad. I just have him behind the turret there, more or less basically. And if he is attacking with like snipers or something, then the shooter boys just stand on the shield generator, and that basically soaks so much damage and just buys me so much time to put a real force over there if he's coming to sniping on the left as well. I just made a big mistake not even paying attention to that. And to be also ended up losing all my boys to not really have a strong response at that point kind of hurt me as well. But in the end, it's overestimating the shields. Maybe if I time it properly with the 400 health shield, but in the end, just spraying out my boys will help a ton and just punish him when his skill shot is utilized, when he expends it. Although, he is going to be able to use it again midway through the fight, but I'm hoping, if I have good momentum, Orion will be so damaged that he's going to kamikaze with Orion to make that skill shot happen, or he's just in a lot of or he's just gonna run away. And what do we have here? Drop pod. I think that's Gabrielle's one that heals. We have upgrades to Assault Marines, so he's gonna get very aggressive as well to do damage in a line. So lots of potential here, and of course drop pods. Let's not forget about the drop pod potential. Plan will stay the same. I don't think it's all that flawed. It's just really aggressive, so I need to be careful about losing my units without good reason, basically. So I think I need to try and focus on controlling the middle points as much as I can and denying him from it, so that way he's forced to just invest resources on these back ones here. And with Storm Boys, I could potentially just snipe the bottom one if I'm really quick. Hard to say. We'll work on it. And what is it? Become available sooner. Okay, it just reduces the cooldown. Okay, so that's not as scary as I thought. Not as scary as I thought. No need to worry there. Now, we'll grab a point up top. We'll see where they're grabbing points down below or not. Okay, all's good here. Now, we'll just fight them. Just keep on fighting and try and keep an eye out. Gretchens, you're supposed to deny points. You're not doing a very good job of that. Wow, 3 servitors. What the hell is this? I'm a little bit baffled. I'm not gonna lie, because that's free. That's requisition he's kind of not utilizing very well. Oh well. That just means he's turtling up, maybe? Trying to grab points, but not getting them. The most important thing is he's not getting the points. Now, is there still fighting down here? Yeah, they're still fighting, so let's deny that. Let's try to deny that. Get this Gretchen squad ready with some huts. And what do I have to be careful of? Oh, well, the Assault Marines, basically, which is apparent that he's going for that route. So, we got our 3 requisition points. Let's get some power. And with the boys, if it's a speed increase, they're actually going to get there in time. Ha! He's going to get swarmed. Oh, and he dodged. He missed with the jump. The shield soaked damage. And I got the full charge, which is probably the best case situation here. Especially with the listening post and all that dying, but I gotta still make sure I'm doing the damage I need to. And with the shields and buff, I should be alright, because again, these assault marines should not be doing damage with their jumps, if I'm correct. Although, let's see, I could still lose this exchange, so let me kill the listening post to make up for this. I think that will be in my favor when the shields die. Because in the end, that was probably better resources for me. Alright. A little bit awkward, because I don't know how that actually went, but with the amount of units he was losing the resource points, and the fact that his assault marines were so much more expensive, that should have been better for me. I want to make that claim, I just don't know if it's true. So, let's keep on going. Try and harass, although... Oh yeah, that's why he's getting a charge thing is what's doing that, isn't it? Alright, try and get some extra kills in, because he's going to charge me in a moment, isn't he? Get some more boys in. Yeah, he's going to slow me down. So, and I don't... Yep, I have boys, but I went the wrong direction. Well, if he's going to commit to fight me, then he's going to eventually. But damn, those assault marines are potent. Oh, and I canceled that prematurely, damn it. Oh, now he's running, huh? Now he's running. Okay, that's fine there. Keep on shooting. Come on, shooter boys, get to work. Okay, he's checking out now. Everyone, get on moving. I thought I had you set to attack order. His units are still crippled. They're expensive as can be, so... I have power also for a a Wog Tower. So once the listening post is done, I'm golden. Also, kill the servitor. We don't want this servitor here. And also storm boys. Probably pretty important. Get a Wog banner up for a scrap, because that's going to be pretty important. And again, awkward exchange. Hard to really say who came out on top, because I lost more of the main squads, but I want to argue he took more damage because of how much more expensive his assault marines are. I want to say, anyway, maybe I shouldn't have had that 4th boy squad go and try and take the point. That might have been a mistake there. Try and split my forces, as it were. And he's going to have Orion pretty soon, too, I imagine. So I got to be careful of that. He probably already has them, but I could keep pushing for this. We got power generators being built. And I don't think there's any way I could push for that point down below. Not effectively, anyway. And, well, let me get some Gretchens. That might help with my problem here. Even though I have weakened squad, I'm kind of waiting for my scrap to drop, to be fair. Come on. Come on. Okay, there's Orion. So he's going to do a lot of damage there, but attacking from his back door might be painful. Although I should have gone for his point. Oh, actually. Let's see. With 2 assault marines now, I'm not going to have issue. Yeah, I should have had those Gretchens down to earlier. So he's getting a bunch of resources there and elite points. And I don't really have durability, do I? And everything's out of position too, so this is abysmal. Yeah, and that charge is also brutal, so I need to learn how to spread my units out. And again, so out of position, I could have done something there, perhaps. And I don't really want to reinforce, because that actually makes his cleave so much more dangerous there with his assault, so... Because the more boys I have, the more damage that I would think would do. Now, get more Gretchens going, dang it. Because I kind of need them as I upgrade and get resources, because I still have a good resource advantage here. Getting the generator kind of just equalized a little bit. I just gotta keep in mind, I have one more elite point to him. It's the current situation. Actually, let me give you a scrap there. Get that going. Get a big Daka hut and start doing damage. This is probably not a good idea. Well, actually, if you... Oh, and I lost all my boys, go figure. I'm just giving it... I'm just doing... messing up now, just from miscontrol. Okay, shield, soak that nicely. And again, I want to say his leap is not doing any damage, but with the dang being inside the dang shield generator is probably problematic. It's probably not going to work well for me. Eesh, and that leap is quite far-reaching, I gotta say, too. Should I have logged? I probably could have logged there. It would give me more time to kind of give more power. Because these boys clearly are not going to be able to deal with these. Again, I still question the dang leaping so much. But that banner is a bit problematic. Although just having one squad there just helps disrupt it there. I'm definitely going to have to seriously look into how that went at the beginning. Being a big death ball is problematic, so... And of course, not even fighting that against that leap is an issue as well, because I don't even know what kind of damage it does. So, easy moral of the story is that people like their AoE. So, really, the simplest thing is just to put the effort in spreading out to try and minimize that. If nothing else, I want to see how much these soak damage, although he's not even paying attention to Orion. And of course, Death Looters is not a good idea, because he could just get in their face easily enough. Because as soon as he leaps, they're pretty much dead, you would think. Orion's probably going to die just due to lack of neglect there. Let's see, okay, he's now decided to start using his abilities, and now let's see, how much damage would that do? So that did 900 damage there. That's pretty significant, needless to say. But as they get lower, would that actually be less damage, the less numbers of my squad? That's what I'm really curious about. That's what I'm generally curious about now. Do I have garrots? Get some more wog banners, I guess, because I need the tech continuing to go. And I have Death Looters, but of course you know he's going to try and jump in at some point, so gotta be careful. I'm going to have to use this Death Looter squad as more of a bait, I think, than anything else. And God knows how many boys I've been sacrificing, damn it. I really need to change that rally point. Because all those free points is not boding well. I could still cause a lot of damage if I can bait him in a bad situation, but I doubt that's going to happen. And okay, he's got true damage there, so that's going to die almost immediately. Okay, that works. Now they're just going to leap away and attack the Death Looters. We know that's going to happen there. And there's the Death Wind, so that's got like a simple tier 2 thing, isn't it? If I had to guess. Although, they took amazing damage with the Death Ludas, so I definitely need to use them more. Now, suicide. No, that's way too long, damn it. That was way too long. And not to mention he's assault marines taking forever to kill. So his chaplain's out. Let's try and kill this quickly, although that's not going to happen until I shield it. Am I going to be able to shield it? Yep, I got shield. Although all my guys are pretty much dead already. Yeah, I need to try and utilize my Death Looters a little bit better, I think. Because their damage is kind of unreal, isn't it? Because of how quickly to just eradicate those dang assault marines, quite frankly. And let's see. Let's deal with this chaplain some more. He can't run. Can't hide, although he's probably going to survive because he can just walk right out of range of my Ludas. Okay, I'm going to need to get some rocket boys pretty soon for that, so a third wog band is kind of required for that. I have upgrade for the generator. My resources are starting to overflow too, so Death Looters did well. Now, Storm Boys, why aren't you healing? Okay, that explains that there. A little bit of power, not a huge issue, but still need Rocket Boys if I want to neglect a lot of that damage. That's a shame. Quite inconvenient there, just being able to snipe the power generator, but that's skimmers for you. And I don't quite have the damage either to kill it. So I can get knobs there, I have the power for that now, and I can get rocket tank busters. That should help my problem a little bit. That's alright there, Soul. Well, actually, I could use the knobs. I was going to say I had a bigger hut for bigger Wadaka, but that's not really true, is it? Did he waste a... Wow, he wasted a banner for that. That's cute. Yeah, that's kind of cute. Although, we're going to have to rebuild that, I think. Now, get the boys in. I'm going to have tank busters on hand, at least down south, I think. I don't know if a single tank buster squad's enough to kill him, though. And this is the first time I actually build a truck, surprisingly, so. And what does he have? He has a knight, so I'm going to have to be careful of that. He probably had that generator for a good while, too. So we're going to get a lot of tank busters, and we have to be mindful of that cannon of his. And also, these Storm Boys need to continue healing. That might be kind of handy. So more tank busters. Get a lot of tank busters to help deal with that threat. Banner's going back. Get ready for a big wog push, because I don't think he has much resources. And Gorgux can just heal. Do I have enough muscles, the real question, to fight him off? Fight him off the shield generator. Because Orion's... Well, this makes my answer. I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to do that anyway. Not a huge issue, but... Do I have... Can I just get a Gretchen over there? This is interesting. Does it have the power? Okay, we got the healing going. We got the Daka. I don't think we have the units, though, to effectively do damage over here, but if he doesn't take this seriously, it's going to be in for a little bit of a surprise, I think, with the amount of damage I could do. Now, we got a Wog. Now, how do I eject them all. Okay, that's what I want. And I have Rocket Boys for this, and I have Gore Guts to taunt. So I'm kind of prepared for this situation. I'm just going to handle it pretty well. Yeah, the Dreadnought is drawing a lot of fire, though. Yeah, that Dreadnought alone. And I thought I ejected you stupid things. That's a bit of a shame. I thought I had more firepower, but I think it's because the Wog buff went down as well. Yeah, that Dreadnought actually did more than I realized. I should have had a little bit more muscle. Oh well. There was some pluses. There was definitely a good amount of negatives there, but again, the ultimate question is, how do I judge those initial engagements? Was I actually in the lead? Was I behind? I honestly couldn't tell you, and that's a big factor. Well, only one way to find out really, and that's to look at the replay. And those Deathflues, I should take them a little more seriously, I guess, if he's going to get really aggressive. At least if he's going to go heavy melee. I don't know how practical they are for, like, ranged units, to be fair. But even when he jumped towards them, they pretty much got murdered immediately just by 2 Deathflute squads. So there's definitely a lot to be learned from this, but definitely need to really figure out the nuances of all these units, especially the ones with the AoE, because apparently they're the ones that are most problematic. So if I just spread up my units a little more not discreetly, but be a little more diligent, spraying them out, then I should be alright. I just gotta make sure I know where they're at so I can spread them out ahead of time, because otherwise they're just gonna clump up again when I move them. But yeah, live and learn. I'm definitely gonna save this because I've been missing a handful of those replays, so whoops, that's not even what I want. I don't even know what it was. I just haphazardly saved that as though it was a campaign. That was interesting. Nonetheless, thank you all for watching.